Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host, Liddy. What's going on, bro?
Man, it's love, man.
Hey, y'all know the name of the game. Last minute, let's go. Hey, it don't take too much, man. I said, get this while it's hot.
Until next time, man, y'all know what it is.
Yep. Back with another video, man. Inside the Nest, another episode with your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host. What's going on, bro?
Chilling, man. Man, we back at it, man. You know what I'm saying? Time to talk about a little this free agency, a little bit of these rumors, get into the nitty gritty of. But
Back at it, man. You know what I'm saying? Time to talk about a little this free agency.
Playback. It's a lot that's going on, man. Do want to give a special shout out to Jalen Hurts. He just got Citizen of the Year here in Philadelphia, man. Everything that he was doing for the kids with the touchdown thing, with the air conditioning, just to name a couple things that he was doing for the kids and just giving back to the community. Hopefully he keeps the thing going this year. So salute to him. Also his fiance Bree was in attendance. But overall, man, I just think that, he's been a great leader. He's just been a great leader all around, on and off the field. You've seen him right back at work 2 weeks after the Super Bowl. He's right back at work, throwing the ball in his old high school. Basically, that's basically what he's doing. So overall, it's just, Jalen Hurts just being Jalen Hurts. Just sticking to the script, man, and basically it is what it is. I can't see you, bro.
I know. I'm changing cameras. My bad.
Oh, okay. But yeah, special shout out to Jalen Hurts for his leadership and everything like that, man. Where do you go? Okay, let's talk about the what was said and what's the results of it about the famous Eagles play that nobody else can do. The tush push. I want your opinion on it. Like I heard a couple coaches talk about it at the combine and everything. I just want your take on it.
I feel like the data has spoke for itself, right? They did the inquiry. It showed that it was no injuries due to the play.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the ineffectiveness of people running the play is on them. To be honest, I mean, I'm at this point, I'm just like, I gotta blame the people that it's on. At the end of the day, like Nick Sirianni said it best. Like, we put a lot of time in to perfecting that and playing it the best way we can, being able to adjust and do things on the fly. We've learned and adapted to how the play works best for us, and we've learned to use it to our advantage. So to ban a play because other people can't effectively run it, and then for people to sit there and say their injuries and is their concern about the play, and then you look at next gen stats and all this and that nature, and they say, well, since such and such date, there hasn't been any injuries due to the tush push. It's like, well, where do we go from here? The play is been stopped. It's not like you go look at it and it said 100%, like we do it every time and it's guaranteed. No, it's like 80-something percent. You know what I mean? Some teams have the best. What's funny to me, right, is like the team that has one of the best percentages at doing it is the one that filed the report. So that's kind of confusing to me.
What you mean?
Me. Green Bay, they got a pretty good percentage at doing the tush push, but they're the one that filed it.
They got a good percentage because they don't do it often.
I mean, they did it like 12 times. They got like a 90-something percent, something like that. The team that did it the least was Detroit.
Mm.
They did it like 7 times, but they was like 99% too. I think they only missed one or something like that.
Check this out, man. I think all the coaches felt away, because they couldn't stop it. It was an automatic play. Like when you have a quarterback that lives 600 or a squat 600, I should say, then you have an offensive line like this. Guys that's basically known for throwing people around and everything like that, and best offensive line in the league. There's no way you stopping that. AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, all those guys was, how do I say this? They are just the extra push. They're the extra push.
They envy us.
Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, Dave? That's my guy. But I feel like that they shouldn't. They came out already basically saying that nobody really got injured on the play. The only time I seen somebody get injured on the play, honestly, was Chris Jones. Like I said, he was getting his neck massaged. When he was sideways. He did that to himself. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only person I've seen that got injured. Besides that, nah, none of us got injured on the tush push. We probably, had to sit out a play, but we was already off the field, especially going into the end zone.
Right.
So besides that, it wasn't nothing like that at all. But then you got what else happened, man? Nick, how do you feel about Howie saying everybody's be patient? The Eagles fans, be patient. Be patient. It's not going to look the way you want it to look. It's not going to look like that. Does that make you nervous, or does it make you anxious or excited?
I'm nervous, fam. I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be completely transparent, man. But not nervous in a
Are
way.
you nervous?
Because when you say that, obviously we obviously sit on the show and assume who's leaving and who's not, right? We obviously have a consensus of Milton probably gone, Sweat borderline, Makai Becton borderline. We think Bond first priority. And then when you say it's something, it's not what we gonna want it to look like. It makes me believe that somebody that the fan base wants to be here won't be here. And that's when I get nervous, because out of the 4 or 5 guys that's left, who's the guy that people want the most? It's Zach Bond. Do I think Zach Bond don't get signed here? I would be crazy to say I don't. But it's just who is this person or people that won't be with the team next year that you may think we might be a little bit outraged by them not being
right? Yeah.
So that's kind of where I get nervous at. That's kind of where I'm like, all right, so who is it? Is it gonna be a guy like a Zach Bond who we let walk? I hope not. That kind of makes it a little. But I mean, if it's Joshua and Milton Williams and he's saying be patient, I'm cool. I'm like, all right, well, I assume they was kind of the odd men out anyway. I assume you bring back Beckman, Isaiah Rodgers, and Bond, and probably moving somewhere in free agency to bring in some more guys to be, competent, put in some competition. But other than that, I don't see anybody else that they could not bring, and that's kind of like how I'm like a little bit confused, because when you say be patient, okay, be patient. What's the outcome of the patience? Like what are we being patient with? What is gonna not look good enough that we're gonna be upset? And who is that gonna be? You know what I'm saying?
I honestly think it's a lot. It's a lot to do with guys that was fans' favorites, but not going to be here no more. I think Zach Bond will be back. I think that they probably going to move on from like guys like Slay. We already know as Eagles fans that Josh Sweat, Milton Williams was not going to be in the picture somehow, some way, either it was a signing trade or if it was just the Falcons just pick him up just because it pay him the money. I'm talking about Josh Sweat. Milton Williams is going to get it back regardless. Shout out to D. Aldridge. What's up? What's going on, Rich, Will, Dave, Ewing? But yeah, I'm just thinking that he means like Slade's not going to possibly be here. You might get rid of Maddox and probably get somebody that do it. No. I'm just saying. I know how you feel about it, but
no. But those are things that Howie shouldn't think we would be upset about. Them. We okay with Maddox leaving. We understand Slade.
Here's the thing. But here's the thing. But here's the thing. How people that look at the Eagles the way we do as content creators of the Philadelphia Eagles, the average fan is not going to look at it like that. They're going to look at it as, oh, Avonte Maddox made a play in the Super Bowl. See, I told you if he's healthy, he can make plays. We're looking at it as yo, Cooper DeJean had to sit out for a play. They went right to him because that's what every quarterback did the whole year. And then he made a play. He made a play on the ball. One play. Yes, it helped in the Super Bowl, but at the same time, it was just one play. But we're looking at it from that view. They're looking at it as the fan, like Avonte Maddox. Because they said Maddox needs to stay. I was talking to somebody that said Dallas Goedert still has to be here. I mean, I'm not mad at it if he stays. I just want him to play a full season, man. That's all I want from it. That's all I want from Maddox. Not Maddox. Goddard is just to play a full season.
So that's not really a real question.
No, because it's this thing circulating, man, saying Bryce Huff for your boy in Atlanta, the tight end.
That's not possible.
It is.
Yeah, Howie is not going to take that extreme hit for Bryce Huff. There's no wiggle room.
No,
I've watched most of
yeah.
There's no wiggle room around Bryce Huff contract. We gotta take 26 hits. The only thing you could do is spread it out, and taking a $13 million hit 2 years in a row. I don't think that's up Howie's name, bro. That's gonna hinder him too much. If he take the hit for Bryce Huff, then I don't believe I can't see Zach Bond being back on the roster.
No, yeah. If that happened, Zach Bond is definitely going, man. Right now, they did approve the increase of the salary, so now we're at standing about 20.
22.
I thought it was 20.
Oh, we had 22.
Okay, so
I'll take that over
we
20, like 22-1, something like that.
So we can still make moves, though. We can still make moves. I did also hear Howie basically saying that not making moves in the middle of the season could come back to bite them. Like basically signing people in the middle of the season instead of waiting until the outcome, and Nigel Bragdon.
Maybe you get Bond on 8, 9, 10 million instead of now having to pay him maybe 12, 13 million.
But I was going, yeah, you can. I believe that he would take that, but Nigel Bragdon only had $5 million when he re-signed him. He didn't re-sign back TJ. So it's like, what do you do there?
In that matter, though. We didn't really have a choice in the TJ matter, though.
No, because he wanted to go back home.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's why I kind of wish we had, because then the optics, if we had the opportunity to sign him and he had returned, then maybe people wouldn't be so afraid of him not signing Zach Bond, because everybody don't understand what happened with TJ. Everybody don't understand he wanted to go home and be close to family so they can come see him watch games and stuff like that. So now it's in a situation where people are like, man, we might not sign him back. And it's like, I wish we'd had the opportunity to sign TJ, at least offer him a contract so they could see that we were negotiating to bring him back. he signed so fast. You can never know what happened.
Yeah, I feel like that. A lot of people just want Zach Bond back because of the stats of what he did and everything like that. But the real reason why I want him back is because I want him back on the team is because he was the backup green dot, and he's familiar with this defense. That's an importance. That's an importance because you don't know what you're going to get out of these linebackers, man. Like, let's face facts. I know this is your guy, but Kobe Dean been hurt or been missing games since he's been in the league. You need a guy that's going to be the backup green dot. You know, you can't trust JTJ to be a green dot. Not yet. You know, fans wouldn't want that. The real fans wouldn't want that. Who else? I don't even know if we're going to sign on Burks back. Like, it's a lot to go within this. Then you got to put aside, out of that, 22, would you say 22 point what? Million?
Like 22.1, something like that.
But out of that, you got to put aside 8 to 9 million for rookies if you draft it, because we don't know the actual mindset of Howie Roseman yet. We don't know if he's trading up. We don't know if he's trading picks for a player.
22.75. That's what we got.
Okay. But that's what I'm saying. But you take away some of that for rookies unless you're intending on not drafting the first or second round. Well, technically, that last pick is a second round pick to me.
Hey, bro, your cat finna swing on you, fam.
No, that cat crazy. She get on my nerves, man.
Hey, she talking cash too, fool.
And she an Eagles fan as well.
She talking.
He said, "Bond." What Dave said? He said, "Bond and Becton will be back." That's what I think. I think that Bond and Becton is the priorities, but I think that Sweating them, they're gonna get a check, man. You see him with the mink, like Chris Long pause, but I feel like that he's about to get this bread. He about to get something, and I got him either going to the Falcons, the Patriots. Somebody else was looking at Sweat, and the stock went up since the Super Bowl.
He probably a Patriot.
The stock went up since the Super Bowl.
Sweat, they're gonna pair up Josh Sweat with Abdul Carter, man. It's over.
Will, chill out. I said pause.
Yeah, they're gonna pair Josh Sweat up with Abdul Carter, bro.
That'd be dope for them. That'd be dope for them.
I think Milton probably end up, I don't know, somewhere like he might end up on Detroit. Milton might end up in Detroit. I gotta be doing my numbers a little bit.
This school ain't gonna help.
I mean, they need D-line help.
I know what they need, but it's not gonna help.
It might help, with other people.
I guess.
It might help,
I guess, bro.
The other people. I don't know about with us. I don't know if it's gonna help you beat us.
Right.
But it might help you beat the field. You might beat the other guys. Milton might go off
right.
them. We know Milton. Milton gonna be trying to be friends on the defense on the line and stuff. Oh man, what's up, man? Oh man, I ain't seen you in a minute. Yeah.
No.
Congratulations on the Super Bowl. You gonna win it, but we finna take you back to the backyard, bro.
No, I think that he done. Like, I think it's going to be a situation like
William, I didn't say. I think not us. We not pairing up Abdul Carter with nobody. I said the Patriots. Patriots ain't 32. They full. I was saying the Patriots gonna pair up Abdul Carter with Josh Sweat because they gonna sign Josh. Because Josh ain't gonna be an Eagle next year. Unfortunately. I'm not how Siobhan Rebel type guy. That
You
injury
bet.
scared me. That injury scared me. Him getting injured last year, only playing 3 games. Don't know what he gonna be coming off of it. I don't know how late I would take a risk on that pick. I mean, that would be a little bit. I do like Dorian Strong though. He is a decent DB. We'll put him on the list. Hey Audrey, that would be a dream, but that boy ain't falling to 32 unless we finna figure out how to get in the top 5. Abdul Carter won't be no Eagle. We got to get in the top 5. Man. That's the only way this is gonna work out. That's the only way this is gonna work out. Let me see. What's up with y'all though, man? Shout out to y'all, man. There's 75 people in here, man. If you haven't yet, man, come to the YouTube side, hit that like, subscribe, comment, both pages. Me, King DV Sports. Shout out that boy Boogie, man. Richard, Ewan. Appreciate y'all for being here. Oh, you talk about James Pierce? Yeah, I like him.
No, Paris is cool.
Oh, appreciate you, Aaron. Appreciate you, G.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Wait.
James Pierce Jr., JPJ.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a realistic pick. It is.
I mean, he fit.
We didn't talk to too many defensive ends the first full day.
I mean, we got what, 2 more days?
Yeah. We talked to that
Would you get 50 visits, something like that?
yeah. It was a tight end that we was talking
Mason
to.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Hey,
we talked to him.
Well, Mason Taylor Mason Taylor made me crash out.
Why you say that?
Mason Taylor the opposite of Grant Calcaterra.
So he could block, but can't
block.
catch.
He can catch, but he's okay. So look, he has the blocking ability. That's great, right? But then he's like Zach Ertz when it comes to like catching the ball and getting yards.
So he's not a yet guy.
And I like the violent runners after the catch. I ain't gonna lie. Even though it do get down, it's gotta hurt. That's the biggest part of his game that I really mess with. Because he's like really violent after the run. He gonna go get it.
Yeah.
To me, maybe you can build that at Mason. Maybe I didn't see that at LSU. You know what I mean? But right now, he a great blocker though. He'll come in and be sustainable at that blocking part. He gonna hear for sure. He got for sure hands too. I mean, he gonna catch it wherever it's at. Just the after the catch part, man, that killed me a little bit.
Where you at the percentage of the Philadelphia Eagles getting Myles Garrett? Because it did just come out before we got on here that even if they throw it a stitching at him or any increase and all that, he don't want it.
I'm about 70%.
He's 70% on Myles Garrett. Okay.
The only way, like the 30% too, ain't even like really us. It ain't really something we control. I think the only way we don't get Myles if we open up the door and really pursue it is if the team is willing to be outrageous with the compensation.
See, me and you on Twitter mostly all day. I'll be more watching. You be more like in the mix. I'll be more watching what people were saying and all that. But it's a rumor going around saying that what you think about Nolan Smith. I wouldn't do it either.
They got 2 people on trades that I've said no to both. Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith. I'm cool. I'm cool. Listen, I give you picks. I'm not giving you players. That's not what we're not in the business of building your team for you. We're taking a player from you that we're gonna add contract compensation to. We're gonna give you picks because we're trying to get.
So is it a way? Is it a way? Is it a way? If the Browns agree to pay that contract for Bryce Huff, is it a way to get him off the books?
Too late.
It is. I figured that you were gonna say that.
It kick in on the first. So we pretty much booked with that.
Yeah.
We booked.
Yeah.
Unless they trade for him like today, and then they will take the March 1st bonus rollover for March 1st on their books.
Right.
Anyway, but obviously they're not even trying to open that door yet. But I mean, we've seen trades go from we doing this to we doing that overnight. We watched it with AJ Brown 3 years ago.
Right. What do you think about the defensive end from Tennessee? That was just
he's
what 28.
Point, but
yeah.
To me, he just he's very the bag ain't big if that makes sense. He's violent though. I do like when he got into violence, and you can build a bag though, but he's violent at the point. Like he almost like Nolan Smith when it comes to the point, but he bigger than Nolan. He that Josh Sweat build.
Eagle go. What do you mean by he applied that?
When he was talking about building for the future and wanting to play the long game and stuff like that. Myles wouldn't fit the mold of building the long game. Maxx would. You bring Maxx in and give him 4 or 5 years on the deal. He riding it out with three of those years probably not really being a large.
Will Vegas bite on that though?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know for sure like what they got going on, but I think they're in the same kind of boat. Maxx and Myles kind of in the same boat. Like Maxx don't want to per se leave, but he kind of leaning towards it. Myles has kind of initiated like, hey, look, I'm done. You came with a contract. I don't want the contract. Please don't call my people anymore unless it's about trade talk.
I think Myles is already out the door more than Maxx. I think Maxx could get persuaded by Tom Brady.
He just at the beginning of the days of that contract.
Yeah. But I think he could get persuaded though. And like
maybe. I mean, but persuasion, how long does persuade? Listen, Myles got persuaded last year.
He did, but that's what he thought that he was getting a healthy Deshaun.
But I'm saying he got persuaded last year. Now look, the next year, and this shit really ain't working out. This ain't really helping me. We losing still. Man, ain't nothing changed. I done bought in. I done came in and gave my all, and we missed the playoffs. I gave them all the year before. We first round exits. Like, yeah, Maxx might buy in, but if we buy in and we get our behind whooped again next year, then what? Then where we at with him? You know what I mean?
Well, you know they're gonna Tiger. They're gonna target the trenches as they do every year.
I mean, the draft don't happen. You know what I mean? So whether we get the big name or not, I agree with you there. We are going to attack the trenches.
Yeah, we're going to attack the trenches. Like I'm not really worried about the name. I'm just worried about like how does the player fit at this point, man? Like you know,
I would love somebody like Myles and Maxx, though, where you can't double Jalen. I can really see what my D tackle really can do when you can't do what you want to with him. Like right now,
we get
doubling and tripling and
doubling. They've been. He almost looked like he's about to get rock bottom. Like they be holding Jalen.
Hey, I seen that in the Super Bowl, bro. He going through the double team, but he got a.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what's going on, bro? Like the refs, he right there. I understand you letting these guys play after those BS calls, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, it's obvious. It's obvious, bro. Like he in a sleeper hole. Like it's crazy. But
that's crazy. That was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I got a little upset too.
So look, man, let me give you an insight on my man Will, man. My man Will is a Cowboys fan. He's a Cowboys fan. He's gonna throw that in here from time to time. I'm just letting you know that now. And sometimes it makes sense, but most of the time it don't. Okay. It don't make sense. No. He actually know football. It's just a simple fact, like
He's a better version of Darlene. He's a better version.
He's just gonna throw it in there. He's gonna throw it in there because he one of the people. He wanted. He's one of those people that really believe that they're 1 or 2 moves away.
So they're like, okay. I'll be trying.
No, that's my God, man. Look, man, this is a good segue. Good segue. I got a new show, on my new channel. Got a new show with my guy Will and my guy Dave. What's the play? We're gonna be coming out with more and more content. You know, we just let it ride. I actually got a meeting after this with them, but at the same time, this is gonna be funny. It's more about it's basically like a the Joe Budden podcast. We more sports though, and then we talk about like music, entertainment, current events, things like that. So just check us out when y'all can. But how do you? I'm trying to ask this the right way though. Like, what do you think about? All right, here we go. What's the if you're Howie Roseman, what's your priority first?
It gotta be Bond. I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Okay, Bond signed. He signs for, let's just say, 7 and some change to $8 million a year. Okay, what else? What's number 2?
Begging and Isaiah Rodgers probably in that order.
So you say Isaiah Rodgers, so you don't trust Ringo?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna leave him out there and not have nobody that's gonna come in and worry about it though. I mean,
okay.
Why would I not sign Isaiah and then bring in Keeley, who hasn't been on the field, and a rookie? It's more than likely the guy you bringing in gonna be a 3rd or 4th round rookie.
So I'm looking at Tiger's the paragraph, the comment. I think Rodgers is better than Ringo, Dave, but at the same time, like my only thing about Rodgers is the height. But his speed.
But he going to the other side though. We ain't even worried about the height at this point, right? How many big wide receiver twos is there?
Not many. You got the T. Higgins. You got the.
He ain't gonna be wide receiver 2 no more. For what he want to get paid, $30 million. Oh, you ain't wide receiver 2.
So hold on, wait. So you think he leaving?
He want $30 million. There's no way.
I don't think
there's no way they're gonna give Jamar Chase 40.
No, DeAldridge, don't do that. Isaiah Rodgers is a beast, man. He took a year off, and he was playing some good football. What happens is that, everybody's human. So as soon as somebody get hurt, like Slade was getting hurt. As soon as Slade got hurt, Isaiah Rodgers get in the mix.
I think he'd be better once he get full reps.
So that's what I'm saying. So you get into the game, the first thing the quarterback will do is like, yo, we got a new body. We got a new body. He's not equipped to what we're doing yet. We're going to target him. Then when he adjusts, now Slade's getting back in the game. You really didn't see too much of him on the field. Special teams, you seen some stuff on him, but that's what I'm saying. That's what it is. Rodgers it looked like he's getting cooked, but it's just him adjusting. Basically, he has to adjust to it because those quarterbacks really just keep throwing it his way. Just like when we were just talking about Maddox getting in the game, they're going to throw his way because they already know. And really, Avonte Maddox been getting cooked, especially against the Bucks.
Want to play Fortnite?
Yeah, I said.
Hey, Will,
I hate that. I hate it.
Glenn Parsons, 7-Eleven open 26 hours a day. Wow, because y'all going to be getting cooked?
Damn sure is. Damn sure is, dog.
You got two people that couldn't cover their shit with a blanket.
Diggs is a sucker for the double move, and he don't have an Achilles. Bland, come on, man. Bland had one season, one good season, and Parsons, come on, man. Lane Johnson. That's all I gotta say.
Nah, you just run at him. You don't even need Lane. Just run the ball at him. He gonna be confused.
Yeah.
I can't stop the run. That's how we beat him every time. We RPO him over there. He gets stuck in the middle. He think he gonna be Mr. Athletic and get toasted.
But
12-5 is crazy, Will. 12-5 is insane.
No, it's 7-10, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all 7-10. I seen y'all schedule. I don't know how it's gonna be placed yet, but 7-10, bro.
DB, they got mad.
7-10.
I said they was gonna struggle.
Yo, they said 6-11. Yo, that's crazy.
When I told them last year they was gonna struggle to win 8 games, oh, you crazy, Smitty? You think we not gonna win 8 games? What was their record? You remember their record? DB? You can hear me?
That.
You can hear me?
Oh, Big Simple, what's up? What's up? Y'all can hear you now. You asked me a question?
Yes. Oh, Will, y'all went 7-10. I had said
They went 7-10 this year, right?
You remember last year I told them they was gonna struggle to win 8 games.
See, I didn't see that coming until Dak said we asked, like on the Tron. So I was like, oh shit, like
it took you that long?
Yeah, because I'm thinking like, all right, they're gonna turn it around, they're gonna try to make a play and all that. I honestly thought I thought they were going this year coming into this season. I thought they were going to be the Commanders, possibly not going to the NFC Championship because of the loss to Detroit. But I thought they were going to be the Commanders this year.
You remember what I said?
Speaking of the Commanders, Big Simple, what's up?
You remember what I said in August? And then week one.
No, Dave, 9-8. That's 16 games, 9-8.
I said the Cowboys are not a good team. You not a good team.
So my guy Will said they running back got 1,000 yards though.
Who?
His running back. I don't look, man. You know who the guy is. No. The other one.
Rico?
I think that was him, yeah.
On 250 carries?
Overshawn didn't get hurt. He got hurt towards the end of the season, Will. Come on, bro.
DV.
We're not doing this.
He got barely 1,000 yards on 250 carries?
They say I Washington over. I mean, I didn't see Washington playing like this. I really didn't. I thought that, you know, Jay Daniels was going to hit a rookie role. I thought that they didn't have a second receiver until, I guess, Brown just showed up for some reason. I already knew Ertz was going to be a big deal. I ain't see them going that far. I ain't see them going to – nobody saw them going into Detroit and winning.
Will, I don't think y'all a good team, Will. I'm sorry. And I said y'all was going to win barely 8 games fully healthy.
Yeah, you did say that.
The injury just made it easier. I don't think y'all a good team.
No, yo. See, the Aldridge, you don't understand. That's really bro. I could actually make a bet with him. Like, make a bet with him. Like, this ain't somebody that, you know, we all, you know, almost 20 years. No. Yeah, almost 20 years in. Almost.
Man, y'all should have never paid that man $60 million, but y'all in the hole with him now. So.
Man, it's a couple things that they shouldn't have done, but they did it. And right now they shouldn't. They should have also already extended Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons is going to ask for that bread, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm telling y'all.
They be paying him $40 million for the end.
And they just paid the D tackle. They talk about paying the D tackle.
$20 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Michael might be odd man out.
I love it for him. Not here, but I love it for him.
I mean, I ain't gonna knock him being here now.
Come on, bro. Don't give the Will ammo, bro. like don't give him ammo, bro.
Listen, look, see, the difference is I'm not gonna overpay for him. But if somehow Parsons was to slip out as a free agent, I'm definitely going to holler at him.
He would be the last.
You telling me the Cowboys, let's say, let his contract run out and he don't end up re-signing. You telling me you don't want Howie to go holler at him?
Last resort.
Oh yeah, you wildin'.
Last resort, bro. What is Michael Parsons' specialty?
Pass rush, that's it.
Exactly. What issue did we have, or did Vic have, or did everybody have with Hassan Reddick?
He was a rogue pass rusher.
But that's what I'm saying.
I mean, hey man, I don't know, man. I would go highlight him though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I'm good. If that's the case, I'd rather keep Bryce Huff and just basically keep that money in the top.
We're gonna keep Bryce Huff regardless.
But what I'm saying is, I don't want him on the team. That's all I'm saying. Because I feel like, yeah, you can move him around, you can do certain things, but I feel like it's gonna be another distraction. It's gonna be a distraction.
I don't think he has. Listen. Personally, whatever y'all want to say about him, cool. He don't got the responsibilities in Philly that he got in Dallas. And we all know that. He's not coming here to be the superstar where you're moving around, jumping around the line. We need you to play 4 or 5 positions. He's not doing that here. He got to do that in Dallas because, just like I said, Will, they're not a good team. They need him to play 4 or 5 positions at elite level.
And that's a good point.
We need you to play maybe 2. Pass rusher and maybe a little linebacker when you drop him back. That's the only 2 things Vic gonna ask you to do. He's not asking you to do everything else.
But that's a good point too. Like since he's been in the league, he's been in Dallas. He's been asked to do certain things. He comes to the Eagles, he's gonna clash with Vic because Vic ain't having that shit. I'm telling you that now. He's not having that. So soon as Vic it will be a clash, man. Because you know why? Because Michael Parsons' personality was like them damn. Was like
He built a character in Dallas. That's what they build out there. That's what Jerry Jones like, characters. You come here.
So what makes you think, all right?
But wasn't what haven't we had players come here that was characters that changed their image to be an Eagle? Because the last time I checked, C.J. Gardner-Johnson before coming to the Eagles was a misfit.
Last time I checked, last time we traded with the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh man, don't do that. When did you trade him? We signed him off free agency.
Well, we signed him. You know where I was going with it.
Don't do that. Chip Kelly fought though, bro. Chip Kelly, bro. You running a.
It kind of was. It was.
You running a zone read offense with a power back. It's never gonna work. But you got rid of Shady,
Hey, Wilder. Mike is the next coming of what? Pause. But next one, like, what are you talking about?
Hold on. I think he's gonna go down as a good pass rusher. Good. He's not going down in that category y'all be trying to put him in with Aaron Donald and all them guys. Y'all can stop that.
Yeah.
He's not going into Lawrence Taylor's and all that. Jalen Carter going in there. Not Micah.
I haven't heard too many guys that retired that's going to the Hall of Fame say, "Oh, I see the next version of me." I heard that in Jalen Carter though.
Bro, Lawrence Taylor,
I did.
He was disrespected.
Yeah. He the next LT. All right, we gotta stop. We'll need to be stopped. He need to be stopped, bro.
What?
Lawrence Taylor?
Bro, listen. To me, Lawrence Taylor is the best defensive player, right? That I got to lay eyes on. And he did it on cocaine. He did it on cocaine. High on cocaine. That man will.
He damn sure did. He was high.
Defensive GOAT. That man said, "Listen, bro. I read his book. That man said his first game in the NFL, he was downtown New York trying to get crack in his Cadillac and got robbed."
Seems about right.
Back to
That's fit. How many?
Bro.
How many sacks he had? Pause. How many sacks though? Welcome back to the stadium. That booger sugar get you there.
Nah, he wasn't snorting on cocaine.
What he had?
Rocks.
Oh, he was Tyrone Biggum. It's crazy.
Tyrone Biggum, and he the best to ever do it. Boy, that's crazy. That's crazy. I guess you can't be rockheads at nothing.
Look, man. I don't see Micah like that. I think he's going to be a good pass rusher. I don't think he's going to be one of the greats. He got to win. And right now he's on a losing team. That's the simplest I could put it.
And he got too many flaws, bro. He got too many flaws in the game.
You seen what was that, 2022? When we played them. Of course I am. What? Yeah, the Book of Sugar, you like that. You like that. Yeah, I'm 80s baby.
Yeah, stop playing.
No, but you seen the game playing around around Micah Parsons. We basically was like going right at him and running the ball towards him, basically making him choose between Jalen Hurts scrambling, and then he just passed the ball, touchdown. It was a lot of that going on in 2022. He caught on to it.
Let's put him in stretch plays with the quarterback. The quarterback got him out one-on-one, then AJ right behind him. Hello, how you doing, Mike?
I really don't know how the Dallas Cowboys stop the offense of the Eagles at this point. Because at that point, when we was doing that, we had Miles Sanders. The next year, 2023, we had Swift. We got Saquon Barkley on top of best offensive line in the league. So I don't know how they're going to be able to like Overshown, and I like Overshown, but I don't know how they're gonna get through to the Eagles offensive line, and then the smartness of Jalen Hurts. I just don't understand because he don't. Oh man, I just don't understand how that's gonna happen. I really don't. What else, man? It's a lot. It's really a lot to get into. Nothing about the combine really, because all we did was do interviews. A lot of players. Carter, Abdul Carter was basically saying he was an Eagles fan. He took his dad to the Super Bowl. He would have loved to be an Eagle, but I don't think it's going to go down like that. He's not going to get the surgery on his foot. So there you have it with that. I feel like that he going to drop, but not drop down to the point where we get him. We're not going to get lucky twice because the way Quayon Mitchell dropped to us is crazy.
What you talking
Carter.
about? Carter not going past 4, bro.
No, listen. No, I think I really do think. No, listen. Hear me out. I think no. Listen, I think he's going to drop like he's top 3 to me.
But that man is.
But I think
he's not passing the Patriots at 4. That's it.
I can see that.
Patriots, he's drafted. That's it.
I can see that. I can see that. I think they take a chance on him. Yeah.
Report came out this week and said don't need surgery. He'll be ready for.
Yeah, he don't need surgery. But see, they would have to.
That's like a couple weeks out. Like,
listen. They would have Patriots and that medical staff and all that would have to have a meeting with whoever said that because they want to make sure.
NFL. That was the NFL official. That's the person that the NFL hires to do your stuff. That's who cleared him. If you notice, the NFL put the report out too.
I see the Patriots getting him.
It's a whole letter. If you read the letter, he signed about an NFL executive director of whatever. He signed it.
If the Patriots get him,
and they saying basically he'll be ready for Ricky Minicamp and all that. So
he needs to be.
He won't miss a step. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think
it's not going to help.
Now affected.
It's not going to help, but that's his best bet.
But no, he's going to get to do everything in 3 weeks at Pro Day. He's going to run the 40. He's going to do all that.
I wanted Judon last year. Not the season that just passed, 2023. I wanted him on the team that 2023, not now. I'm good on Judon. I'm good. The young players are working for us. The players that are hungry is working for us right now. And I don't want to strive away from that. Yeah, you do need some veteran presence and all that, but see, we need to know, like, it's going to be an emotional roller coaster this offseason, bro. Because I feel like BG going to retire, and he going to have one of them joints like Kelsey did.
Why don't he do it, bro? Like, what are you stalling out for?
He's still thinking about it, man.
No, bro, don't do it, bro. Just go, bro. But you literally had God work out everything in your favor.
He did.
Injured.
Yeah.
You wasn't supposed to play another game this season. Season's supposed to have been a collapse. You're supposed to have been pretty much going out with your last game being played in week 9, 10? Week 9. You end up somehow making it back to play in the Super Bowl. Your third Super Bowl, and it turns out to be your second Super Bowl win in the year you said you wanted to walk away. Like, bro, go out on the top, bro. You don't get to see many people go out like this. People talk about it all the time. People say, man, I want to retire on top. I want to retire with a ring. Like, you got the opportunity to retire with a ring. Like, coming back next year ain't a ring. I mean, obviously, we all as fans feel like it's a run back. You know what I mean? But bro, I would take the chips as LA because what happens? Like, no disrespect to Brandon Graham, but what if the team like, look, we prepared to move on?
I don't think they will say that to him.
You gave me a hypothetical. I'm giving you a hypothetical. What happens if you decide, man, I'm gonna stay, and the Eagles say, man, look, I'm sorry, but we thought this was your last season. We moving forward.
He gonna retire. He gonna retire. He not gonna play for nobody else. I feel like
I would
that.
hate to see
But
him in the jersey, dog.
how many
That'd be crazy.
that's not gonna happen. Reddick is not coming back unless the only way that Reddick comes back is if he's humbled from what occurred.
It's over with.
That's the only way I can see him coming back.
He burnt the bridge, bro.
You know what's so crazy?
You put a bad impression on Vic. Vic ain't gonna even vouch. I want you here.
You know what's crazy? We thought CJGJ had a bad taste in the Eagles organization's mouth and all that, and the fan base and all that, and he ended up back here. We thought that.
Nah, but it's different for Reddit though. You not only left, you gave your word to somebody who Howie respects to a high regard, to the top. Joe Douglas and him are peas in a pod. He sent you out there on his word like, look, I can't pay you, but he's going to pay you. And then you gave him your word, and then you did a bunch of bullshit. You did all this holding out, everything. And we offered you money. You basically spit on the money, like, to me. And then if the reports are true, CJ never had the reports that you were out there sack hunting, sack chasing. Yeah. CJ might have been a little bit talkative, but he ain't never been saying that he went against the defensive coordinator game plan and did things of that nature. I just don't see how the money works out. Like, if you gonna come back for 15, how does it really like play out for you? Like in that situation, you want to come back for 15 million? Because I know we're not paying you a lot of money.
Honestly,
you're gonna be a rotational guy. You're not the starter.
I don't see Reddick coming back at all because, like we've been saying, Josh Sweat, he's going to get paid. He's going to be looking at all that, those numbers, him and his team. Going to be looking at all that, and he's going to be like, "Look, I'm better than that guy. I'm better than that guy. I'm better than that guy." But numbers didn't show last year because you chose to go and be Samurai Reddick, and then you come back and you don't have the season that you thought you was going to have. You didn't get the payout that you thought you was going to have. You thought you was going to be able to sit out, but the Jets said otherwise. So now I don't feel like that you're going to be a Jet. I knew that he was going to come back because he wanted to be close to home. Now, Hassan Reddick will always have a place in my heart, for 2022. 2022 was an amazing season for Reddick. But at the same time, I feel like that, you got to do what's best on the team. That's why we always say that we are fans first of the Philadelphia Eagles and not the people on the back of the jersey. Because any given second they could turn. Or the organization could just be done with them. And that's how it is. And, we can't keep saying and how we trust. And, he did make a mistake with that contract to Huff. But besides that,
as of right now, he made a mistake. Unless that boy pop off the screen next year and go crazy. That contract is definitely
Dave, I see that too. I think he gonna take a prove it deal. He gonna take a prove it deal. He has to at this point.
I would love to see Reddick pop though, man. I mean, I would love to see Bryce Huff pop. Everybody's saying it's a wasted deal. I'd love to see him jump off the screen. Like, whoa, where did this Reddick come from? And it's not impossible because I've seen him do it.
It's only one way. There's only one way that will happen, though. Because, like I said, the reports came out him being angry because of what Vic said to the reporters, and then also the fan base.
But he said he was over that though. He said he had grew from that. He said that's what made him fight back from the injury and all that stuff.
Bro, let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. If it's something that you love, you never over it, bro. That's why I said there's only one way that he could turn the page.
He's not over it. I said he over being upset with Vic about what he said, but he want to prove him wrong. He want to go out there and put the numbers up. He don't want to just. But that's the only way. That's the only way.
That's the only way.
Too, Dave. I know a lot of people that gave up on him, but I think he got opportunity.
No, I ain't giving up on him. I'm not giving up on him. What I'm saying is,
I said a lot of
that's
people,
the
I ain't say you.
that's the only way I can see him bouncing back, using it as motivation.
I think he is though. He said that's what brought him out of the injury. Cause that injury probably should have took longer, bro. He came back with the cast on. He obviously could have been out 3 or 4 more weeks.
Yeah.
Until they took the cast off. He's like, nah, I gotta get out here. I gotta show Vic that I can get out here and fight through it too. Like, he didn't get out there for himself, bro. He got out there because of what Vic said to him earlier in the season. He wanted to prove that right.
I'm not done with Huff at all. Like, I was just talking about the contract. I'm not done with Huff at all. I still think he's talented. I just think that how Vic wants him. I just think that how Vic wants him to play. I don't think that he was ready for it fully. I think that with a full year under his belt and understanding how the defense ran and all that, he could play a lot better in year 2 in the system. I think that he needs to be with, like, for instance.
I think the biggest issue though, he found his legs, and then right when he started standing on his legs though, he got hurt. That injury.
Yeah, but I think that a lot of people had him going to like, it was rumors that he was going to go to Atlanta because the guy that was with him with the Jets is there. So it just makes sense. It makes sense for him to go there, but the contract is too steep for the Eagles.
Yeah, it'll hurt us more than it'll help us. I wish it would help us.
Yeah, I'm not done with Huff at all. You know, look, we're gonna be very thin at defensive end. Very thin, because
I give my defensive end for a tight end. That's crazy.
No, that's stupid. Because we don't really need that help. We really don't.
Nah, you can find a tight end in this draft, bro. The tight end
exactly, or any draft. You don't want to sit up there and be like, oh, I want Kyle Pitts, and then it's like, okay, now what? Because now you gotta pay him too.
I told you when I wanted Kyle Pitts.
But
that dream over with.
I think Bryce Huff. I think we're gonna have Jelix Hunt, Nolan Smith, Bryce Huff. Now we could throw like a name out there.
I believe we're gonna have 2 more. I believe we're gonna get somebody that's currently in the NFL, and we're gonna draft the guy.
We're gonna draft a guy for sure.
I believe both are gonna happen. I don't think we're going there with 5 young guys with no experience. I don't think we're doing that. Yeah. I don't see how he's rolling like that. He never did his D lines like that. He always liked to bring a vet in. Even Vic gonna want a vet.
He gonna want a vet, but it's got to be a vet that fits.
I don't know which vet. I believe it's out of. I don't believe it's a long list of vets though, because we ain't just bringing in nobody.
Right. Now, would you be cool if we get a Myles Garrett? We get him off the books. We get Myles Garrett, but we don't have Zach Bond.
Not good. I want Zach Bond before I want Myles.
Is James Bradbury going to get cut? What's that? June 1st?
Actually, he don't even need to be a June 1st, to be honest.
I'm trying to get more money as possible. I'm trying to.
He don't really need to be June 1st. I mean, the $3 extra million, they can take him out. He needs as much time as he can get to try to find a team that will let him play.
He ain't gonna find a team. He might as well just.
He might. There's plenty of guys out there that got worse take than him that got jobs.
I like him for assistant cornerback coach. I can't do that. Or secondary assistant.
There's people out here in the NFL right now with worse take than Bradbury with no All-Pro. They got worse take. There's gonna be somebody out there to be like, oh, we can get the best out of Bradbury again. He got an all-pro seat. Now, I ain't gonna say he gonna get paid no whole lot. It's probably gonna be a prove it deal. It's probably gonna be a 1 year prove it deal. But I do see somebody bringing.
That's cool.
Get a shot.
That's cool, but that team, whatever team that he's on, gonna need a pass rush like the Eagles had.
Or you got to just don't put him one-on-one on nobody. You got to play as much zone as possible when he on the.
Oh, he's gonna be one-on-one. They're gonna scheme that up for him to be one-on-one.
No, you don't play that. You don't play that. We playing zone, big zone too.
Nope.
And we ain't never put Bradbury deep third. Never. We got somebody over the top to play a deep third for him. You ain't even taking him deep. You ain't even taking him deep.
Yo, Dave, that would be hilarious if you go to the cop. That would be hilarious if you go to the Cowboys. That would be hilarious if you go to the Cowboys.
No, that would be sad. I don't even know if I can laugh at that. At that point, I'm gonna just be like the Cowboys tanking, bro.
It Dave. He goes to the Cowboys as a nickel corner.
Nah, they tanking, bro. They tanking. Sad, bro. You tanking.
They already a parody. They would be the biggest parody if they take him as a nickel.
You're seriously tanking, bro. You're trying to get the top draft pick next year. You want to be number 1 overall if you put Bradbury at nickel.
What pick is the Cowboys? I think they 12th, right? Yeah. They're in a decent spot.
Yeah, they're gonna be number 1 if they take Bradbury at nickel.
yeah, 2026. Yeah, they're gonna be number 1.
They thought it was hard to win 7 games. It's gonna be really hard to win 5 games with Bradbury at nickel.
Yeah.
They ain't even
Hamid
on the field. That's crazy, bro.
Hamid
play, bro. That's nasty.
Hamid, you my man. You good people. You good people, Hamid. I need not you to. I know that's not proper English, but I need not you to bring up that name again and Wentz. Because after the hate and shit I heard him say when they asked him that question about if you could change anything, he said that Super Bowl.
Hey man,
that's so.
It still hurt him, bro. What you want him to do?
What I want him to do. What I want him to do. He did win. He got a ring.
No. He did not win.
But it wasn't like so. Here's the thing.
And guess what? It's on his resume that Nick Foles won the Super Bowl ring that he wear or that he got in his house or whatever.
Cool. But it's not like, okay, that would make sense if the Philadelphia Eagles, he started out MVP season and all that, then you start getting the trash and then he got subbed in for Nick Foles. Then that happened. That would make sense.
You don't think?
But he got hurt.
You don't think that ended his career? You don't think he feel like that ended his career? That was the end all be all? Because he didn't have many good seasons after that season.
He did that.
He probably don't think that though. We know Wentz. Come on now. You trying to?
He did that,
and he's not being logical at that moment. He's being as illogical as he can be. He's being Wentz.
But that's what I'm saying.
Wentz doesn't think any of that is his fault. He believes that the Philadelphia Eagles chose Nick Foles as their God over us.
He got hurt.
Hey, DeAndre, don't play with me. I took it to the Goodwill and let them have it for free. What do you mean?
No, listen, he got hurt, though. He got hurt. Okay, that's what happened.
But he don't feel like that. He feel like he wasn't loved.
But
he feel like everybody loved Nick Foles. And then not only
because he won.
Not only does he feel that way, every day walking to work, you had to see a nice statue of Nick Foles and Doug Peterson in front of the stadium.
Because he won the Super Bowl.
Okay. Does that not affect the person that you just paid $139 million to?
It does affect them, but then other things affect them too. Like, I don't know, drafting Jalen Hurts in the second round.
But he don't care about that.
He cared about everything, bro.
No. Initial point of confusion and disgust was not playing and winning the Super Bowl and Nick Foles winning the Super Bowl. The man literally cried in the locker room, and they said it wasn't tears of joy. It was not tears of joy. This man was literally upset that his backup quarterback won the Super Bowl. He was never the same. He was never Carson Wentz again. That man was whatever Philly 500 call him, Woogie. That boy immediately turned into Woogie the next year.
You see, first of all, you didn't even have to wait to see Wentz was pissed. He was in the locker room. He was in the locker room looking like Drake. Sitting there just...
He came on like...
Yeah.
That don't look like tears of joy.
No.
Watch his face round up.
Because he was scarred. It should have been him. It should have been me. He was Scar. He was Taka. Yeah.
Listen, I'm with you though. I understand what you're saying though, but like I said, he should get over it, but he can't.
He not gonna get over it, and that's going to be the hindrance of his career. That's why. I
think he's almost okay with it at this point.
Between that and what Whatchamacallit did to him, what's his name? The defensive tackle.
Oh, not the defensive tackle or defensive end.
And I think it's an
end.
Clowney. Is it David? Yeah. What he did
in that Seattle game.
That messed him up. That messed him up, bro. But I thought he was going, he's going to revive himself, man. He was with Frank Wright. I thought he was going to revive himself again. He was with Frank Wright and all that. Nope.
I thought the coach thing was 50-50. And then one of my homeboys called me and was like, bro, you cursed me. Because 2018, when we was on our run to the Super Bowl, and I'd rather have any quarterback in the NFL over Nick Foles. I said, you'll take Wentz? He's like, yeah, I'll take Wentz. So in 2019, 2020, he was all like, man, Wentz done fell off. I'm glad when we was talking about it years ago, he ain't come to my team for real. He a Colts fan. But when that boy got Carson Wentz, he called me like, bro, it's over with. I'm like, nah. He's like, man, we ain't making the playoffs. We gonna be a top 3 pick.
And DeAndre, that's a good point. That Sproles did say that, because Sproles was saying it was like clicked up. Nobody really liked Wentz as a leader. He wasn't a leader of men. Whereas though that when Wentz went down, like people knew, they respected the fact that Wentz was the quarterback and he was the best player on the field because he was having an MVP season before he got hurt. But when Nick Foles got in, they said, look, the whole team said, we're going to rally behind this guy. And that's what made it work.
But I don't know, bro. Like, I believe Sproles to an extent.
Who like the only person I knew.
You don't win that many games around a guy, and y'all ain't getting along. Y'all just on business trips. I believe it was a certain point where the love for him had left the building, probably because of how he was acting on the run through the playoffs and things of that nature. But I don't believe during those 13 games he played, they hated each other. I just can't believe it. Like Sproles was like, oh, we didn't really like him during it. We was winning, but we wasn't really down for dude. Like, to me, like, maybe it's true, but it's like, why is Sproles the only one exposing this? Like, what these other dudes at? Like, we got plenty. You got Chris Long on the podcast right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he said some things about Wentz to an extent, but he was like, the dude was all right until certain things happened.
You see people's true colors, I guess. Some people don't look at the same person the same way. So I get it.
Yeah. I mean, things happen. Like, to me, it's just like they went on such a magical run. It's almost hard to believe you ain't had no love for the man in the locker room. None. The things he was pulling off on that field, bro, y'all didn't have no chemistry, no love.
Come on, man. Everybody not built for Philly. That's all I'm gonna say.
But I'm saying, bro,
And I feel like
you watched that 2017 season. You telling me there was no love there? There was no chemistry, no camaraderie.
winning cures everything.
But the way Sproles put it out, it was like, oh, we didn't. Dude came in the door, like we basically day one, we ain't fuck with him.
It's probably a lot of people that felt like that, but they was co-workers.
But it's like to me, it just feel like to me, bro. Me and you let's say we on a 2 weeks run, 3 weeks run. We done did 5 or 6 shows. We on a million views. But me and you beefing. It just ain't gonna click on the screen and it ain't gonna look right.
People know how,
conversation.
come on, man. People know how to fake. People know how to fake it, bro.
That's hard on the football field, DB. That's hard, bro. You know it, I know it. That's hard, bro. You need chemistry between the receivers to be on the same page. You need guys that believe in you.
Right, but Sproles and all that, he was used to getting the ball in the passing game, and he wasn't, because Foles would look at him and be like, "Nah, go somewhere else." Not Foles. Wentz.
Wentz wasn't a check down guy. He was more of a put it in the middle of the field with
right,
tight end.
And that's what that's where got him the nasty taste of his mouth. But then when he starts seeing probably certain things,
that's why I said I don't 100% believe Sproles when he says some of the like some of the statements he made, like not fucking with dude from day one. Maybe you did. Maybe you had beef with dude when you had a couple games in and you had been open in the flats and he had passed you the rock. And you had maybe confronted him about it, maybe in a friendly way, but he still didn't address the situation to get you the rock. Because when I heard the whole story, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I used to be open and dude wouldn't hit me." They like, "Did you say something?" Yeah, I stepped to him, man, and he didn't care. He ain't changed it up. Like
right.
It's almost like, okay, well maybe you had a little inner beef too. Maybe it wasn't 100% everybody didn't fuck with it. Maybe you had a beef. Maybe you had some guys that you was around that had beef. But I don't think the whole team was just like, oh, we don't fuck with Woods. I just can't see that, bro. I don't see a guy being in the locker room with 53 dudes and 52 of them don't fuck with you. 52 of them don't want you around here. But we winning games.
Yeah.
What was our record? 11-2?
Yeah, it was something like that before he went out.
Like, I don't know, man. It just, to me, I don't know. If it is true, I can't say Derek Sproles lied, but to me, I'm just like, it's kind of hard to believe nobody was cool with dude. But then you have people like Ertz and Alshon who say they had good relationships with Wentz.
That's what I said. But people could look at it differently. That's what I'm saying. They could, hey, I ain't like him because of this. But yo, he cool though.
Favorite target though. Ertz also is his favorite.
Yeah.
Also,
just like Foles actually, when he played for us the first time, his favorite target was the white boy that should not be named. That yeah.
RC.
You know who I'm talking. Yep. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
Weird guy. I want to know what we do with our picks, man. I really would like some of the stuff to get out of the way here soon. I know it's early into the process, but I would like to just go ahead and get whatever you.
I ain't worried about.
Lock in. I want to just get over with, so we can.
I ain't worried about that right now. I'm worried about March 10th. Between March 10th and starting to be able to talk to players. I want to see what Howie does. Because the picks.
Our players. I know we're gonna talk to other players. I'm talking about Zach Barnes and Becton. You know what I mean? Whoever you're gonna keep out of the people that's already here, that's here. Go ahead and lock them up. He respect Vic.
He respect Vic. He respects Stout. I think both of those guys come back. I don't think that
respect for the position, because I do understand, but money is also always an object. And obviously, we understand who Becton and Bond is. I mean, I'm hoping that me and you think they are, as honorable people who we say their career, who we see the emotional moments with. You know what I mean? Who basically everybody was sleep on. We hoping that that's enough to keep you in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And out of respect, I see Vic going on and being like, we're gonna give you respectable deals to keep you in Philly. My question at the end of the day, is it enough?
Yeah. For Bond, I think Bond wants to be here. Like he wants him and his wife, his lady to have the family here. You know what I'm saying? And he said that. Mekhi Becton is more so that, you know, he respects and wanted to play here because of Stout. And I feel like that he could take a deal to the point where he stays in that Stoughton University for another year or so, and then come back. And then, you know, Saquon, him and that relationship, you know, that they grew within the year. I feel like that he want to keep building on that. I think that Zach Bond would be he's the top priority, like I said, because of the Green Dot situation. Just because how he balled out this year in this system. You know, on top of that, like, you know, it's a steal. You know, he was a steal, and I feel like that you could get away with paying him seven and some change to $8 million a year. You know, you could get away with that. I feel like that also you could do more moves to try to increase what we have now in the cap to try to do another move. You know what I'm saying? Say we don't want no Bradbury.
We got you.
But no.
Half a box of Cheerios, you can get them, bro.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna stop heart disease, man. Cheerios.
The regular kind too. We'll just add some sugar because I mean, just anything to get them out the door. Well,
but yeah, man, this all season.
You doing a little.
What do you say?
You doing a little much.
He don't deserve that. Not yet. You know, now if he does this on this deal, then I would say yeah. But I don't think he deserves Fred Warner money.
Yeah, then because by the end of the deal, he's gonna be what, 32?
That plays a factor. Yeah, the age.
He'll be 32 at the end of this deal.
But yeah, this all season gonna be crazy, man. It's not really too much to get into. Off season gonna be crazy. We're gonna be here weekly. I'm recording videos almost every day. Not every day, almost every day. It's gonna be crazy. The draft is coming, off season is coming. You know, we gotta touch base on everything. He's not gonna join the Niners, dog. We'll just be talking, bro. Like, I think we'll just like to get other people's skin, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be hot at that a little bit.
He don't go to the Niners, though.
Like, I'm just saying, like, Howie letting him walk and he go to the Niners, I'll be like, bro, are you serious? Are you really serious, Howie?
Check this out, man. We did the same thing when TJ walked out the door. We did the same thing when CJGJ didn't get re-signed. We did the same thing with that, and we had to go through the growing pains, man. We'll be all right.
Yeah, TJ and CJ wasn't the same as Zach Bond. Wasn't even close. Neither one of them was all pros. Neither one of them was green dot. Neither one of them was leading the defense like he was. So it's not the same impact.
Yeah.
I was a little mad about TJ because I thought we didn't put in any effort, but once I found out like the end result was just like we didn't have an opportunity. All right, cool. CJ Gardner-Johnson, to me, I felt like we undercut him on the money. He left, came back. We kind of gave him a little bit more, but it was almost in that situation like, dang, we could have used him. But I was a little upset that we kept Bradbury over CJ. That's the only thing that made me upset. If we had chose CJ and let Bradbury walk, I would have never done it. But letting that bum stay and get cooked. That was crazy.
I don't think that's how it went down. I think what went down was that they came to CJ with a price. He didn't like the price because like he was a nickel that got converted to a safety. He wanted safety money, and they was like, no. And then he ended up going.
Well, they didn't really pay him nickel. But I mean, the thing to me, DB, that made me mad though is like you basically gave him the deal he wanted with a little bit extra when he came back. Like, why not just give it to him last year?
Yeah.
At a cheaper price, you would have gave him less last year, and he would have been going into the second year of that deal. You know what I mean? Now, but this is whenever he back, he going into the second year of the deal. He's gonna be good. I mean, I don't know if we got 2 hours, man. I mean, we
No, there's nothing else to talk about. I mean, the combine gotta be over with. We heading into the free agency period. Then the draft comes up in like June. Like it's really nothing to talk about.
Final words, then, man. I mean, we can get up out of here then.
Man, look, man, fly Eagles fly as always, man. Go Birds, man. Follow both channels. We do this every week, man. We might be in talks in, going back to Wednesdays. We might be in talks about doing that, so stay tuned for that. But until then, it's on Thursday. I'm just trying to, work things out, make sure before we make that move. But yeah, man, check out my other channel. What's the play with my guys? That's all I'll be doing, man. I ain't got nothing else going on.
Yeah, man, it's drive time, man. Open your books up, man, and put the list together, man. Mock draft season, free agent season, Howie season. We just went through Jalen Hurts season and Saquon season, so it's the time where the GM tap in, man. We just sit back and let it boil over. So it's Flies Go Birds. Tap in with Inside the Nest, man, where you can walk in and get all your fresh news right here every Thursday, 7:30 until further notice. Peace.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host